What is going on, everyone? I hope you're doing well and having a good new year. And I'm going to tell you all, since it's starting to get a little bit colder out now, temperature's starting to drop, this is how you're going to be able to keep riding. This is how I keep riding. I go out pretty much every day, if not every other day. I'll take the bike out whenever I can, and I'll show you how. So here we have Kemimoto's newest heated jacket. And I know you're thinking, hold on, I've seen this before. I can promise you have not. This is Kemimoto's newest and best heated jacket, and this thing can be hardwired to the bike. You don't even need the pre-charged battery pack. You don't need to worry about charging a battery. This hooks right up to your bike battery, and you just get heat for hours and hours. As long as you can ride, you have heat. And this thing is thin enough to wear under pretty much any other jacket, which is great because now you've got double layer, and you also have heating too. So you have 3 heating zones on this thing. Not only does it have front and back, but it also has the arms, which makes a huge difference. I was testing this thing out before. Very big difference, like all throughout the forearm. It feels great. Honestly, it feels like a sunny day, like rays are just beaming down on you. And that's not all, because this thing has little forearm pockets. You can see here. There's another set of wires in here that connects, hear me out, it connects to the heated gloves. So you don't even need a battery for these things anymore. Now, if you prefer to go a little more wireless and use the wireless, not wireless chargers, but the external battery packs, you can do that. I'm pretty sure you can just rig it up to the jacket as well if you want to do that. But personally, I think this is just way better for going on those longer trips where you don't want to worry as much about charging anything or worrying about your battery dying, because it's not really going to drain your battery, like I said, as long as the bike is running. You can have this thing hooked up. You're getting heated chest, heated back, heated arms, heated hands. It's like you're not even going to know that it's 20 degrees outside. And I mean, look how easy it is to just rig this thing up to the gloves. Like, I've got the forearm pocket open here. It's literally just zip open the pocket and this thing pops out. You get the wire from the gloves that's normally plugged into this external battery here. You can go battery, but why would you when you can just do this? Literally plug and play. It's going to be a little difficult to do this with one hand, so bear with me. Plug and play. Hook it right up to the glove. As soon as you plug this thing into the bike, you've got sectional heating on chest, arms, and back, as well as your hands. So if any of you are looking at me like I'm crazy riding around when the sun's not even shining, I mean, today it's a little nicer, sun's out, but still, it could be cloudy, cold, I don't care because I'm heated. It feels like a 70-degree sunny day to me. As long as I'm out on the road, who cares, right? All right, so check this out. I've got the jacket on, and I'm even going to show you that I'm going to throw it on underneath a whole other jacket. That's how thin yet effective this thing is. So I'm going to be pairing this heated jacket with this beautiful piece of leather from Harley Davidson. Thank you to Matt from Harley for hooking us up with this thing. This thing is great. I'll tell you, it's thick, but it's not that heavy. And it blocks out any bit of wind. Like, you know, I've been riding with this thing the past few days. And let me tell you, if you've never rode with leather, which I'm sure a lot of you have, but if you haven't, it makes all the difference. I mean, it doesn't even, there's no like wind chill. I mean, there's a little bit if you're riding on the highway, high speeds, but you know, cruising around town, around the hills, there's like no wind chill. It feels like a normal sunny day, especially when you're wearing one of these Kemimoto heated jackets. So let's get it hooked up. All right, so now I have the heated jacket hooked up underneath the leather. You can see it really doesn't bulk it up at all. I still have a full range of motion. I can easily zip up the jacket. And now let's get it plugged into the bike. All right, so we have it wired to come up right out from underneath the seat. It really is as simple as just hooking it up to the battery. I mean, there's like a 3-step instruction that comes with this thing. It's a super easy process. I mean, anybody can really do it. And all you got to do, hook it up like this. Sorry, it's kind of hard to do this with one hand. There you go, like that. And I'm gonna unzip the jacket for you guys and show you how this is done. So you can see we got 3 heating zones: arms, back, chest. So you just hold down on it. You're gonna see, it might be a little hard to see with the camera. See, it's turning red now. That's how you know it's on. Do the same thing with all three. All right, so now I have all three going, and already I'm starting to feel it. You know, it takes about like a minute to start kicking in the heat. But even with the bike off, it still works. Like I said, I wouldn't recommend just sitting here on the bike with this running, because you will kind of kill your battery, and that's no good. So with that being said, I think we fire up the Dyna and give this heated jacket a test. So I just got back from a quick ride to test out this gear. Went out for about a half hour, and oh my God, this makes so much of a difference. I'm telling you right now, I was literally sweating by the time I got to where I wanted to be. And you can control the level of heating on here, but I'm just saying, it goes to show how much this really works. Like, it is about 30 degrees outside, and I was quite literally sweating by the time I was done riding. Like, I was so warm, it felt like the sun was beating down on me the whole time, and there's nothing but clouds. So naturally, if you're a little hesitant to believe that, there is going to be a link down in the description to Kemimoto. Go check out their line of heated gear. They have the best stuff to extend your riding season. So if you're afraid to hop back on your bike because it's too cold outside, head over to Kemimoto, check out some of their stuff. They've got really, really good gear. So now that we're all set up with this sweet Kemimoto heated gear, this is going to carry us through the winter, finally get to the spring, and I hope by then to start doing some moto vlogs or something for you guys. But I think I'm going to hold off until the spring, till I get more equipment for it. I don't have a GoPro or anything, and also that's when all the cool events are in the spring. Nothing's really going on in the winter. It's really just me riding around aimlessly. But until then, stay warm, stay safe.